my channel, JB's Crochet, as I bump my camera. I am going to be doing the flag with you. I'm just going to start working on it, and if people join me, they join me. But I am going to work on it, and you guys can always watch the replay back and watch the, how to after the fact. I am trying to pull myself up, and I'm watching the fireplace. Oh, I can't see my comments. Hello. It went away. Where'd my comments go? Jay and Samantha and Callie Girl. We are going to do the flag. I need to pull up my, trying to find my, my live on my channel on my computer here so I can see comments. But for some reason, there we go. There we go. I got my chat up. Hello. Okay, so let's see. Actually, I don't need to pull up that. I just need to I got a whole bunch of stuff open on my computer here. Oh my goodness. Close some things. Yes, quit. All right. Where did I put it? All right, so I am just pulling up my January. Where'd you go? My January flag here. Where did it go? I sure hope I didn't delete it. Uh-oh, there it is. Found it. Found it. Okay. Coming up. So, what is everybody doing? Hello, Melissa G. Yeah, so if you want to make the flag, you're more than welcome, obviously, to watch this at a later time. I want this up live. There we go. No, but I want to see my chat. I want to pull up. Sorry, y'all. I'm having technical difficulties getting this started. Probably should have had this going before I came on here. Oh my goodness. Why can I not find it? View your channel. There we go. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Yes. Now I can see what I'm doing. Working and lurking. Alright, so I don't need that. Alright, so here are my colors. So I will be pulling these in as we make them. This will be for the snowman. This is the dark blue background. This whole skein is for the little bit of carrot nose, and then this is for his scarf and hat ribbon. So awesome, Jay. Well, I'm glad you can lurk and play along with your own designs. I don't know what I just said. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's try. There we go. That's what I want. I'm trying to split screen here, y'all, so I can see what I'm looking at. Alright, so I need to scroll over a little. How do I want to scroll over? There we go. Alright, so I have 30 stitches by 40. Can I take 10 rows out of that? Hello, Melissa. Let's see. You know what? We're just going to make it the 40 tall. It's fine. It's fine. We're all fine. All right. So I'm going to start with the blue. And I'm going to find the center pole. Usually I've been having good luck with this, so we'll see what happens. Nope. This is going to be yarn barf. Oh, that didn't work either. Oh no, I'm going live when Kim's live. No! If you guys have to flip over to her channel, please go do that. I will still be here when she's done driving. I almost forgot about that, but I also ate lunch at 2 o'clock, so it took me a minute. Hello, hello. Yes, this is like a navy blue. The camera makes it look a little brighter, but it's royal blue. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to start with, so I have 2 hooks here. I have my 6mm and my 5mm. So when I did my cat's meow, they had us do the foundation row in a bigger hook and then move to this, the smaller hook for the rest of it. So we're going to start with the 6. Can you guys see everything? I know this is a dark yarn. Can we see it okay when I do this? So I'm going to make a slip knot. So I make a slip knot by wrapping it around. Hello, Zach. I wrap it around like this. And almost like I'm doing my magic knot. Or, yeah, my magic loop, I mean. Or, you know, that... the one that you can close up, the magic circle. There we go. I'm making a flag. It's going to be a snowman flag. I should have printed it out, but I didn't. So maybe I'll make it the thumbnail or something. So this is how I'm going to do the foundation row. I'm not going to chain the whole thing. I'm actually going to do the foundation half double crochet row, if that's what it's called. So I'm going to chain 2, but instead of continuing to chain to get my 30 stitches, I'm actually going to I'm going to yarn over and go into that first, you guys can't see these. So there's 2 bumps here. I'm going to go into the first bump closest to that knot, slip knot, and then I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, and then I'm going to yarn over and pull through 1. So that's your chain 1. And then I'm going to yarn over again and pull through all 3. So that's my first half double crochet. Okay, my fire's going pretty good. I'm going to have to keep an eye on it. And then I'm going to, I wish I could show you guys how to do these. I should have gotten a lighter yarn to teach you this half double crochet. So right here, right between my fingers, there is a V right here. I'm going to insert my hook under those two strands right there. And I'm going to, actually, you know what? I didn't yarn over first. Hold on. Wait a minute. Pull out. Yarn over, then go through those 2. And then I'm going to yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 3. So I'm going to do that 30 times. So now you can see I have 2 V's. That means I have 2 half double crochets. So I'm just going to continue doing that across for 30 total. So we're going to chain 1. Oops, hold on. I keep forgetting to yarn over. So I'm going to chain 1, half double crochet, insert my hook, pull up a loop, chain 1, half double crochet. So now I have 4. So like I said, I'm just going to keep doing that across. Yarn over, turn it over, and insert my hook into those 2 those 2 strands. Is everybody following this okay? You can either chain 31 and then half double crochet across for 30 stitches, so you want 30 stitches total across, or you can follow this foundation like I am. I like to do this because it gives a little more stretch and just I don't know, just looks neat. So you can do either way as long as you get 30 stitches, half double crochets across to work into. So I'm just going to keep working across like this until I get 30. Hello, Katrina. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I still gotta have soot on me from the fireplace when I was making it. I tried to clean my hands off. Sometimes the soot just kind of, you know, stubborn. I have no idea how many I have right now. So I usually will do a bunch and then go back and count. So yeah, this is a way to do it without doing a starting chain. So Melissa H, if you want to do a starting chain, just chain 31 or, you know, 32, whichever, you know, whatever you're used to giving the chain height for a half double crochet, whether it be 1 or 2 chains. So you want 30 chains plus the 1 or 2 to get your height of your double crochet, that half double crochet, if that makes sense. But this is called, I think, the foundation half double crochet row, where you create the chain, so to speak, and the stitch at the same time. And then by the time I'm done with this row, I will have my first foundation row and chains done in the same breath, so to speak. So this is going to be a tutorial that, you know, if you already have this knowledge to follow, I suppose, and you can always, you know, if you're not understanding this, you can go back and YouTube search foundation half double crochet or half double crochet foundation row or whatever it's called. For some reason, the name is always eluding my brain. So, and this is definitely one of those things I have to pay attention to, because sometimes I'm like, did I do the chain part and before I finished the stitch? Hello, Regina. Welcome, welcome. I am working on making my next garden flag, and I thought that it would be fun for you guys to follow along. Right now I'm making my foundation row of 30 stitches. So instead of chaining and then working across the chain row, I am doing what I think it's the chainless, I don't know, y'all. Somebody's gonna have to help me out here with the name. It's like it's called a foundation half double crochet or something like that. And you can do it for all the different stitches. You can do it for a single crochet, you can do it for double crochets. You can do it for all of them. Alright, I need to... So, and I'm using my bigger hook to make my foundation chain, or my foundation row. My 6mm. And then I will go down to a 5mm to do the main part of the flag. So, I am utilizing what is called the knotted half double crochet for the main body of my flag. And that sucker grows in size. So that is why we go down a whole hook size. Chainless foundation row. Thank you, Callie girl. That is what it's called. All right, so I'm gonna count and see how many I have so far, because I gotta be getting close. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So I did one too many, so all I gotta do is pull one out. Just like that. So, yes, Jeremy, right, yep. All right, so now I'm gonna put my 6mm down. And so I need to print this out. You know what, I'm gonna print this out and talk to you guys for a few minutes while it prints. Hopefully it doesn't need me to go turn it off, because I need to show you guys what I'm talking about. Okay, so it's printing. All right, so I'm gonna switch to my 5mm Clover Amore, and I'm going to chain 1, because that's how we do the knotted half double crochet. We have to have that chain 1 there. So we're gonna have 3 more rows of blue before we add the white in. The chainless foundation. Yes, it is more stretchy. So this, it fits within the screen. By the time we're all said and done with this, oh, where's my Christmas flag at? This is how wide it's going to end up. So here is the tree that I did, and it started out with 30 stitches as well. Do you see the size? So over here, it's on the edge. It still has another like 2 or 3 inches over here before it is done. So this will grow another 2 or 3 inches with the knotted half double crochet that we put in. So let me go grab the thing off the printer and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is, uh-oh, why am I buffering? Are you guys there? Okay, never mind. I'm there. Okay, so here is my I printed it out. No worries, little Carrie. Welcome in. So as you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 rows of solid blue before I start adding the white in. So that's what we're going to work on right now. And then we'll come in and add that white in eventually. I don't know that we'll get to that point today, but that is what we're going to start on. So I'm going to put that off to the side. I'm going to grab my work. All right, so let me put it the right way here. All right, so I did my chain 1. Now I'm going to turn my work so that way it's facing the other way. And the way you do a knotted half double is you have to yarn over, and do you see that? Here, let me use this other hook here. You see this space? This is hard to hold. So right here, I'm going to stick the hook up through it. So right here is that little loop that chain 1 created, right on the outside here. When you do the first knotted half double crochet, you need to go into that spot right there, pull up a loop, but you don't do anything, you don't finish your half double crochet. You go into the next stitch, hold on, you yarn over, then go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, so then you will have 5 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through all 5, and that is called a knotted half double. So kind of. I'm showing you how I make my flag. So if you want to go back and, you know, try and make it with me another time, you can watch the replay and I will try my best to help you. So I'm just going to continue doing that. You're going to go back into that last stitch that you came out of with the last one. So hold on. Yarn over, go into that last stitch that you came out of, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop. So then you're going to have, like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 loops, and you're going to yarn over and pull through all 5. And you're going to do that all the way across and until you get to the last one. Once you learn how to do this knotted half double crochet, so like it goes very quickly. So I'll show you a few more times. So I'm going to yarn over, I'm going to go into this last stitch I just came out of, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, and again I have 5 loops on my hook, yarn over, pull through all 5. Okay, so yarn over, go into the last stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, 5 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through all 5. So this, for some reason, this stitch just grows in size, and so that's another reason I think that's why you go down a hook size after you do the... Well, thank you for stopping by and checking it out, Teresa. So I'm just going to keep doing that knotted half double all the way across. I know this is a dark yarn. Are you guys able to see it and follow okay? Those of you, I mean, for those of you just kind of watching, not necessarily doing it, is it followable? So last stitch you came out of, next stitch. So it's basically like you're crocheting 2 together, essentially what it is. But because you're going back into the same stitch you come out of, you're making up for that, the fact that you're doing 2 together. So by the time you, and when you, since you go into that chain, the outside of that chain right there, that's what helps give you the 30 across once you get across. So when we get across, you should be able to count and have 30 stitches across. I should have measured this before I finished or started going so you guys could see how wide this thing actually gets. It's crazy. I know I'm going fast, aren't I? I hope you guys can follow this. I need to slow down. You can always do the replay in a slower, speed. So that way you can watch what I'm doing. Because even going slow, I'm like, I'm too fast. Oh. And of course my yarn is off to my right when I need it off to my left. So I keep having to pull it. And then I bump my cord that my phone is in or attached to. So you said virtual appointment. Hopefully it's just a checkup, not anything too serious, Teresa. So I'm just making my way across. This is my second row. So I made the foundation, what was it called again? The chainless foundation row, and now I'm working my first official row of knotted half double crochets. So when we get done across the row, we should have 30. I love this stitch. This is probably one of my favorites now. And I apologize for shaking the camera. My ring got caught on the cord. So, I don't know where I'm at here. How is everybody's Monday going? Mine has actually gotten a little bit better as the day went on. Like, we got school done. I played with my Cricut auto press that I have. Well, actually, I just turned it on and activated it. I didn't actually use it. Then I played with my silhouette portrait cutting machine that I have and cut out some vinyl and stuck it to the wall. So I'll have to show you guys. I'll post a picture in my community tab. It's been very Monday, Callie. But the quote I put on my wall says, "If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you." Well, I'm glad I hopped on again too. I told everybody I would be on here for, a live tutorial make-along, so I did not expect a ton of people to be on here this afternoon, but I wanted to go ahead and get this started, and hopefully people can follow the replay okay. Okay, so I am coming up on the last 3 stitches here. I don't know if you can see that. I have 1, 2, 3 left. So I should have 3 knotted half double crochets. So there's 1. Remember, you're always going into the last one you come out of. and then you're going to go into the next one, and you're basically crocheting 2 together, so you're going to have 5 loops on your hook, and then there's 2, and then we go into the last stitch, and then that's 3. So if we count across, we should have 30 knotted half double crochets. Okay, this yarn is all over the place, y'all. Hot mess Monday. Zach cannot. I don't have anybody here right now that is normally a moderator. I don't know what to do. I don't have a moderator on here, so shoot. I wonder if Margaret could hop on, but let's see. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on. Let me pull this out so I can actually count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, and 30. Okay, so I got 30 stitches across. So on this last one, we're going to chain 1, turn our work again, and we're going to do the same thing across for 2 more rows. So, okay, this you can see a little bit better now that we've done a row. But do you see this little, this little hole right here that this chain 1 made? That's that area you're going to go into to do your first knotted half double crochet. Thank you, Callie. So we're going to yarn over, like we're going to do a half double crochet, and insert our hook into that space right there. Pull up a loop. So then we have 3 loops on our hook. We're going to yarn over again, but then we're going to go into the first V stitch right here, pull up a loop, and then we have 5 loops on our hook. I'm going to yarn over and pull through all 3. And we're just going to copy what we did on the first row. We're just going to into the last stitch we came out of and into the next stitch. And then we're going to half double crochet these 2 together. Into the last stitch, into the next stitch. And crochet those 2 together. So we're going to half double into that last stitch, half double into the next stitch, crochet those 2 together. Is this making any sense for those of you that are actually just watching me? I want to make sure that those that do watch the replay are able to follow along. And I meant to put the title that we were making this. So just gonna work our way across. Again, you should have 30 knotted half double crochets across. Is there anything that's not making any sense to you, Melissa, that I can, continue to show you over and over to help you? Just wish I had my hooks with me. Yeah, well, hello, Erica. Well, maybe when you get your hooks with you, you can try this awesome stitch. So is there anything, Melissa, that are you questioning on this? Is anything not making sense? I know it's dark yarn. I should have went with a lighter yarn to actually do this. Oh, okay. So yeah, I'm trying to help you guys by holding it up. So when you do a half double, knotted half double, you yarn over. So this is the stitch we just came out of. We go into that one, pull up a loop, we yarn over, then we go into the next one here, yarn over, pull up a loop, and we have 5 loops on our hook. We yarn over and pull through all 5. Yes, Jeremy, this stitch is so much fun. I love the knotted half double, and it's super soft and squishy if you use the right yarn. It's so soft and squishy. Yeah, I know. The closer I get to the camera, the better. You know what? Here. See if I can't move this down a little bit. And see if that helps. There we go. Is that better? Perfecto. So I need to have it like right above my hands. I'm trying to go slow, but it's like my hands just want to, go to town. My muscles, my muscle memory. It's not too dizzying and stuff for you guys. So where are we at here? 30 minutes in, and I have almost 2 rows done. So I will try to get to the first row with the white so I can show you guys how to do that. How I add in my colors. And with the picture that I showed you, I'll show you here in just a second. Oh, I'm finally getting to the end of the yarn barf. Okay. Try not to bump the cord. Sorry, y'all. I had to readjust some things here. Alright, so I'm coming down to the last 3 stitches. You want to make sure you don't miss that last one right there. Can you see the 3? I got 1, 2, and 3. And if it helps, you can always go back and, count and make sure you have 30 across. So, good evening, Louise. So like I said, you don't want to miss this last one right here. Alright, so there's row 2. It is going to curl a little bit at first, but as we work it, it will straighten itself out. So let me show you the picture here real quick. So we have completed the first 3 rows. We're going to do one more row of solid blue, and then we will pull in the white. So we have one white here, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 here, and then it changes back to blue. Woo! You know what I should have done? I should have made some cakes. Oh well. I will just pull from the other end to show you guys that row. I did not plan this out very well. Oh no. So you're gonna want to... Oh my goodness. Okay, so I chained 1 at the end, and then I turned my work. I'm gonna go into this spot right here where that chain 1 is, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the first stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, so you'll have 5. So the first and last ones are the ones you want to make sure you don't miss. Alright, so I'm gonna go across. That is so cool, Jeremy. I need to keep up with Juan's Facebook group to see some of your work. I don't know if you post it there or not. And I do have my own Facebook group if you want to share to there as well. Otherwise, I will just continue to follow in Juan's Facebook group to see all the amazing work that people do that follow him. So I'm just trying to get this row done so we can get to the next row. So this row basically just follows the same rule as the last two. That's why I'm kind of going faster. I'm gonna have to go like Facebook stalk or whatever you want to call it, scroll, go into the black hole of scrolling and just check out a lot of people's past work that I've missed on the Facebook group. So, oh my goodness. So that's the only downfall with this pattern I'm making is I'm making the exact one that's going to go out on my flagpole or my garden flag hanger thing. So hello, Erin. It's been a while. How are you doing? I am so sad that I have been missing my Zooms with you guys, with Juan and all them, because the timing has just been bad. You're working on a hospital blanket right now, Jeremy. Cool. My fan finally kicked on for my fireplace. Whoop whoop! See how you can just kind of get into a groove when you make this? It goes by so quickly. That's why I can whip these out so quickly. It's you just this stitch. It gets to being very. Oh, what's the work? Oh, I just read working and I said work. What's the word I'm looking for? You just kind of get in, you find your groove with it and you just kind of get going. Well, Patsy's seen it. I definitely need to go check it out. Alright, so coming up on that last stitch here, so remember, don't miss it. You gotta yarn over and go into that last V stitch right there. It kind of sits on a curve a little bit on the end, so that's why I say don't miss it. Alright, so there is our, so we've got our foundation row, and then we've got 1, 2, 3. So we got our foundation row, and then 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna add in the white. But unfortunately, I didn't do this ahead of time, so I've got to figure out how I'm going to do this. But I need to, what I might do is I might just cut it and restart it instead of doing, so normally I would do a cake. I would have a small cake for this area right here, a small cake for this area right here, and another one, well, I would only need one for right here for a little bit until I would need 2 here. So because I have, and it's hard to explain, but because I have this white here, I need a separate strand for these two, and then I need a separate strand of blue for this right here, a separate strand of white for here, and then a separate bobbin for blue here, if that makes sense. That because of how you drop the yarn and pick it back up on the next row, you need multiple bobbins across here. I did not plan that out before I started this live, so we are just gonna fly by the seat of our pants with this one and make it work. So here is my white. I'm gonna just pull it out and have it ready to go. So I'm gonna squeeze it over here. I'm running out of room off to my left. Alright, so I need to do, well, let's see. I don't know which way I want to do it. I think I will start it and come across here and do these. and then I'll go this way. Because if we did 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So I'm going to, it is going to make for a lot of weaving in of ends regardless because of the dots and stuff that I have in the picture, but it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to do, hold on, I'm going to do my first one, and I need to count how many I need to do. So I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 blue before I start my white. Yes, Melissa H. It's gonna be a lot of weaving of ends. Not my favorite thing, but to make the snowman with some, I mean, I could make the snowman without snow around it. Honestly, I kind of want to do that, but I don't know. I guess if you want to make it with the snowballs, you can, the snowflakes. So I got 3, 4, 5. Oh, my back is hurting for some reason. 6. 7. 8. 9. Sorry, I'm counting. 10. And before we finish up the 11th one, I'm going to drop the blue, and I'm going to pick up the white. So my tail is over here, off to the right there. So I'm going to pull the white through to finish that stitch off. It does look really cute with the snowflakes. I could always go back and like hot glue the little what are they called? Those little pom-poms, little tiny white pom-poms on here. That way I don't have all those color changes, because you made a good point. I don't want to do all those color changes. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to hot glue the pom-poms. It'll give it like a three-dimensional kind of feel to it too. I like that idea better. Alright, so I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 white stitches. So then I'm going to, so you can actually crochet over the tail. And so we want to make sure that your blue stays out of the way. Okay? So we're going to continue on. We're going to yarn over, go into the last stitch we came out of, pull up a loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch. I'm encapsulating the tail at the same time. Pull up a loop. You should still have white, goodness gracious, 5 loops. So just like that. And then we do 7 more of the white. So this is 2. Oh, you know what? Actually, hold on. Rewind. Pull those out. Pull those out. Hold on. Rewind. I forgot. I need to I need to crochet over this blue tail, so we can bring it along with us, because I don't have another cake made up. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna crochet over the starting tail of the white as well as the strand of blue. Okay, so without getting that all tangled and messed up, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go into the same stitch that we came out of, pull up our loop, yarn over, go into the next stitch. Make sure you just grab the working yarn, and you're going to have 5 loops on your hook, and then pull through all 5. And then I'm going to pull on this so that way it's, you know, tight but not too tight, because we don't want to, you know, pucker our work. And then we're going to continue to do it now. So there's 1, 2, 3, 'I keep seeing your comment that it looks really cute with the snowflakes. I think it does too, but I think I'm gonna do pom-poms. There we go. The word just keeps not wanting to come out. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can see my blue is kind of puckering up a little bit back here. So I'm gonna pull on this just to keep it underneath. And make sure I'm getting the right tail here. So we got 4, we need 8. So here's 5. 6, 7. Oops, I'm not paying attention here. 7. And then I'm going to drop that white back here so that way it's out of my way. And then we're going to do 8. But we're not going to finish the stitch like before. We're going to drop the white behind. We're going to pick up the blue. And we're going to finish the stitch. And then I like to kind of pull on the white a little bit to kind of, you know, see how it's really loose right here. I just like to pull on it just to hold it, and then I'll hold it behind me. I'm going to hold it back here. I know, right, Melissa? That's why I think I'm going to do the pom-poms. And then you're just going to continue on with the blue to the end. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, my back for some reason. Oof. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and don't forget that last one, 11. Okay, so we should have 11 plus 11 is 22, plus 8 is 30. So you should have 30 stitches across with those. All right, let's see, where are we at in time? Okay, we can do one more row of color change so that way you can kind of see how it continues to work up. So I'm going to yarn over, chain 1, and I'm going to turn my work over. And my white yarn is in the way here. Whoopsies, sorry, I just shook the camera. So the white, you will see, actually stays out of the way a little bit there. Alright, so we're going to start row, we are on row 5 here. So we're going to start from this side though, and that's going to be blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, oh wait, hold on. We're on row 6. So we have 3, 6, 9, 10 blue before we change to the white. Then we have 3, 6, 9, 10 white, and then 10 blue. So 10, 10, and 10. Hello, Emily. How are you? Alright, so to start our row again, yarn over, go into that chain 1 space, pull up a loop, yarn over and go into the first stitch, pull up a loop, and you should have 5 loops, and you're going to crochet those 2 together. Hello. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, oops, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this is 10, but we're not going to finish it. We're going to find our white strand of yarn. We're actually going to pull it through, but you want to make sure that this isn't too tight. So you want to pull it just a little bit loose. So that's our tail. I'll get it out of the way in a minute. You're going to yarn over, go into the last stitch you just came out of, but make sure you go underneath that white that you pulled over there. Pull up your loop, yarn over, go under it again, and go into the next stitch. Pull up a loop, yarn over, and go through both. So there's your first one. And then this will kind of sit tucked up against that stitch there and hide itself. Sometimes I will either start my new stitch here, or I will actually encapsulate it one more time here to do my next stitch. Like this. And then I just keep going. So there's 2, 3. Hello, not Jeremy. You said hi to Jeremy. Tammy. Hello, Tammy. Nana's Crochet is in the house. So we have 3. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, hold on. 5. You know what? I need another blue. 6. Oh, goodness. 7. 8. 9. And then we are going to do 10, but we're not going to complete it because we want to pull a blue strand up through to complete that. I could have easily worked the blue across, and I didn't think to do that. So instead of frogging back and doing that, I am going to just pull from the other end. So pretend you have another cake of yarn going of the blue. So before you guys start this, maybe watch this through and start make up at least 2 cakes of blue of skein of yarn. So I'm pretending I have a new strand of blue here, and I pulled it through to finish off that stitch. You know, just like you change colors with any other color changes, you just, you know, you complete the stitch with the new color. And then I'm going to continue on with 10 more blue. See, there's my 10, and I'm going to tighten these down a little bit. Okay, I don't want to tighten that down too much. I tightened this stitch down too much, so it's down in there. So I want to make sure that's not too tight. Gosh, I hope I'm making sense. What's on the hook? I am trying to teach y'all how I make my garden flags. So I'm using the knotted half double crochet and making this image on my flag. So right now we are currently on this row right here, the 6th row. So I'm pretending I have a new strand of yarn here to finish out this row, and then we're going to be done for today. And then I'm going to go and actually make up my 2 cakes of yarn. And that way I don't have to do it this way for next time. So I'm just completing my row across. And of course, it's not working with me here. I just got to pull some yarn out here. Bear with me. This is not the best, I know, I'm sorry. Alright, let's see how many we've done so far. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9, and one more, come on. Give me a little bit more yarn for one more set here. And don't forget the last one. He's kind of tucked in right here. Let me get my hook under it so you can see where it's at. I can see it, I just don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. Last stitch. So then we have 5 loops on our hook, and we're going to crochet those together. Chain 1, turn our work, and continue on. Alright, so that's what I have for you guys today. Work on that, come back, let me know if you have any questions, if I can clear anything up for you guys. I will come back tomorrow at some point and continue on with this with you guys. I'm going to go off camera and I'm going to make up 2 cakes of yarn. I'm going to equally divide out what's left of this blue here, and I'm going to make up 2 cakes of yarn because I'm going to need one for this side of the snowman and I'm going to need one for this side of the snowman, so that's why we need 2. The white will be able to carry up, and then the red will be able to carry up, as well as the orange, and then we will have the black here that we'll have to do 2 separate ones, or maybe I'll just do, no, I'll do 2 separate ones there. We'll have some tails there, and then we'll have the black here that we should be able, in theory, to carry up past this red row and do some more there. So 2 cakes of blue, and then everything else should be fine. So like I said before, if you guys have any questions, if you got to get to this point and I need to clear anything up, let me know. As you can see, it is curving still a little bit, but it has straightened itself out a little bit as we've worked on it. So you should have 30 stitches from here to here. So this row that we just landed on, we had 10 blue, 10 white, and 10 blue. So that's what I got for you guys today. Let me know if you have any questions and I will try to help answer them. And thank you guys for joining me today on day 1 of the Snowman Garden Flag crochet along. So until next time, y'all, I will remind you to remember it is a beautiful day to be kind and positive, and go make something beautiful and come back and tell me all about it and have some fun doing it. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye!